Judo. She tries to tell Judo that's a cat, but Judo's not listening. Doggy, woof woof.
When My Alabama Library asked for people to share their stories about why they love their local library, Patty Reeves was one of the first to submit her story about her multi-generation family of book lovers who all visit the Rogersville Public Library on a regular basis. She said in her story, "Some of my earliest memories are sitting beside my mom while she was reading. I learned to read at a very young age, and I'm positive our library trips played a part in that. My mom is 92 now, and I take her to the Rogersville Library every other week. She checks out 6 to 8 books and consumes them just as I remember as a child. We talk books and share books and stories. I recently started taking my 2-year-old granddaughter, Beckham, along, and it thrills me that our passion for reading is carrying on in the next generation." Patty's story is the perfect example of how libraries can serve everyone in a family, literally from age 2 to 92. So I was excited to meet with Patty, her mom, Rosalie, and her grandchildren, Beckham and Warren, at the Rogersville Library to talk more about how libraries, and the Rogersville Library specifically, have changed their lives for the better.
Well, I really read. I kind of read by authors, but I am open to new authors, and I'm glad when I find one. This Carolyn Brown is one I've just started reading lately, and I just love her books. I just can't get enough of them. I read mysteries. I just read a variety of subjects and authors. Unfortunately, some of the authors are getting to be old and not writing as much, but I'm still enjoying.
But Bingo doesn't answer. Why do you think he doesn't answer? Because he's mad at my friends because they're not being there.
I can literally see the shelves. My favorite book was The Wednesday Witch by Ruth Chew. I bought it and read it to my second graders. So Mama would sit in the recliner at night, and I'd be literally at her feet. I can remember reading Dick and Jane. You know,
Yeah.
It's very vivid to me reading as a child. I would get in trouble in school for having my book out. Like we were supposed to be doing something else, and I wouldn't. I would sneak it out of my desk and keep reading. So I'm pretty sure. And I love to see children learn to read. That is a really good feeling. We tell the kids it's a stepping stone to everything else. Whether you're going to be a science person or a math person or a history person, it all starts with reading, and you're going to get there in a much easier route if you're a good reader. So we definitely focus on reading. Sometimes I see myself in a child, and I see that kid who can't put their book away, and then there's the struggler. My daughter, the children's mother, is named Arlie, and she's always been a reader, and we share books and share ideas. So my children are readers, so I want them to be readers, but I have to understand sometimes there's definitely a struggle, and I just do all that I can to help with that struggle and get them where they need to be. I have a picture of Beckham when she was so small, surrounded by books. She'll pick a book over a toy anytime. So we started bringing her, and if she ever hears that we're coming to the library, she's coming. There's not going to be a question. She's been here in her pajamas before. They love to listen to the story, but then there's always a fun activity too. And then we've been to they did the little petting zoo. We went to the petting zoo. So the story time is when they come, but they always enjoy the art activity or whatever goes along with the book. Well, it's a bi-weekly event. We know we're coming. We're probably here more than we're at Walmart. It's just part of our plan. We know that we're coming to the library. It's a little bit of a drive for us. It's about 20 minutes, so it's just more time that we're together and visiting and sometimes talking about books on the way and on the way back. And, of course, we bring the babies with us. So.
Yeah, they are very helpful, very friendly. They don't seem to get upset with all the demands that we have. I'd recommend it to anybody.
It's literally a hidden gem. We say that all the time. We almost don't want to tell people. They're immaculately organized. It's so easy to find what you're looking for. They have a great computer system. They're super friendly. I have requested a book, and a week or two later they'll call and say your book is in. Just anything that they can do to help or help you find a book, or I'll ask them about if they've read a book and they can give a recommendation. So they'll even give a thumbs down.
Well, in a town this size, you do get to know everybody. It's a fairly small town. You get to know the kids. You get to watch them grow up. You get to know the parents. And that is so much fun. It's fun when you get to start to know the patrons' reading habits. And she knows everybody and exactly what they've read.
It's also, we're just treating people how we would want to be treated. We just try to think about them and what their needs are, and because it's small, we have the time, we have the availability, so we try to meet their needs.
I think I just learned at her feet, and then my daughter saw me read, and she's a reader, and then I'll show you that picture, but Beckham was so small and literally surrounded by books. She has a pacifier in her mouth and just surrounded by books. So I think, you know, you just see the pattern, and then you realize that they're enjoying that. There's something in there that they're enjoying, and you want to be a part of that too. And so you follow along with what you've seen growing up. I saw my mom read a lot more than I saw her watch TV growing up. So.
Oh, I don't watch TV.
Yeah, no, still does.
I watch the news, and it's not worth watching. and